or I'm gonna pick up where I left off in part one. Be on the lookout for that video when I upload it later on tonight. Now, I did say that my grandmother suffered a stroke late last month during the snowstorm. That's why we couldn't get on the road and be with her at the hospital because of that. And then you got, ice that comes with it. So I have family all over North Carolina, and they live in the eastern parts of North Carolina. That's when they had a double-digit inches of snow. My sister, who lives in western parts of North Carolina, let alone Charlotte, they got the double-digit inches of snow. As for where I live, we have about 5 or 6 inches of snow, give or take. So I'll be honest with you, I prefer to have a snowstorm than having an ice storm, because ice storm, it can happen at anywhere at any time, and it does more damage than a snowstorm. But I think the man upstairs that we didn't get a blizzard like what we saw this past week in the Northeast, like Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maine, New York, Massachusetts, Delaware, New Jersey. I can keep going. I mean, that is crazy. I lived at different places. As a former military kid, I'd never seen that much amount of snow like I'm seeing in Northeast. That is bananas. Anyway, we got to the hospital. Well, my parents got to the hospital. My brother and I stayed back in the first week of this month, and she's doing fine. And she got out of the hospital. We went back out of town, and we visited her, and we helped her out inside, outside of the house. My father and I raked leaves. I mean, she needs to get those trees chopped down, man. I mean, it is crazy. She has a buttload of leaves. So hopefully when she deals with them, hopefully she don't have to run into a snake, but she has in the past. But she had a dog at the time. She can walk, she can talk, but when it comes to like certain things, she runs into a roadblock when it comes to having a stroke. I'm just glad she didn't end up like most people, where when they suffer a stroke, either they end up deceased or they're severely crippled to the point you can't understand them, and they walk a certain way. So I'm just happy she's alive, and she'll go back to fishing soon. The fact that this 24-year-old young lady can get on a podcast or a television show, whatever it was, it's called Tonight's Conversation. It's about dating, relationships, marriage advice. Anyway, the fact that she goes on that platform to broadcast the things that she broadcasts instead of just going to her boyfriend and have a one-on-one conversation, is crazy work. And what made it worse, well, not the worst part, the thing that made me scratch my head is like, she had not just a brain surgery, she had 2 brain surgeries. He was cleaning her. In fact, he was playing caretaker. He didn't have to do that. He would have left if he should have left, but he didn't. The fact that he did all those things for you, he left his job, and now he has to work 3 jobs just to pay the medical bills. And yet you're talking about feeling unappreciative and not being seen, not being heard, and all this other stuff. This is where men do not want to get into relationships. Forget marriage, forget engaged. Don't even want to be in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, let alone just date. Because if this is how it's gonna be, what's the point? It makes no sense. Again, she should have just had that one-on-one conversation instead of announcing it to the world to get people to agree with her, aka score brownie points. So, what do y'all think? Oh, I saw the Mortal Kombat II movie trailer 3 times on social media, and all I'm going to say is Johnny Cage is going to be the protagonist from what I've seen, instead of Cole Young, who is an unknown fighter. I mean, I never heard of him and never seen him in Mortal Kombat universe before. That's the sequel to the 2021's reboot of Mortal Kombat. I watched the movie here and there, but I didn't watch from start to finish. It even came on cable TV like TNT. I'm going to try to catch it and watch it sometime later this year. And I wouldn't be surprised if that sequel is a better movie than the 2021s. I wouldn't be surprised, not one bit. And I always thought that Mortal Kombat had the best fighting story compared to other fighting games like Tekken, King of Fighters, Street Fighter. Please don't get me started with Street Fighter. Listen, I love Street Fighter, the gameplay and what it all it offers, but when it comes to storylines or just story in general, it is the laziest of all time. I mean, it's just bad. Now, if you watch the Street Fighter 2 animated movie, that's a different story. Other than that, yeah, the live action movies just not it, Chief. And we'll see what they bring the live action movie later this year. So, Mortal Kombat 2 versus Street Fighter 2026. Oh my goodness. Now, you would think that you would celebrate the United States men and women's hockey team winning the gold medals respectively. Everybody be happy, right? Right? Unfortunately, POTUS, Mr. 45, man, 47, Donald Trump decided to get on the phone and start talking crazy while celebrating the men's hockey team winning the gold medal. He was praising the hell out of them while dunking on the women. And all I'm going to say is this whole gender war, I hate saying it is getting tiresome. This doesn't help at all. The TikTokers got a hold of the story. Let's just say they went after him mostly, but they're disappointed in the United States men's hockey team not standing up for them, or at least standing up to him. Now, I've heard that at least 5 of them not going to the White House. They're skipping, while the United States women's hockey team just skipping altogether. So the whole story should just been like this. Just celebrate both sides and keep it pushing. There's no need for that. As far as the Dave Canales giving up his play calling, tremendous. We'll see what happens in 2026 season for the Carolina Panthers in the National Football League. My condolences goes out to Rondale Moore's family and friends and those who knew him best. I'm tired of talking about the mental health awareness topic because it turns into emasculation, weaponization, gaslighting, shaming tactics in the media. Just don't help at all. And it's a gender battleground, and I can't be the one who is sick and tired of it. I can't be the one. Am I alone in this? What do y'all think about it? Stay tuned for more thoughts. Okay. Now, in the world of video games, we have Resident Evil 9 Requiem will be coming out tomorrow worldwide, and everybody's pumped for it. And I've been hearing chatter that someone complained that that Resident Evil 9 is not enough survival horror or something like that. I'm like, from the gameplay I watch, I'm like, it's fine. What's the problem? I think people just be looking for something to complain about nowadays. If I had a PS5, I'll definitely be buying that. But then again, I really need to play Resident Evil Village first. So, and you have Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out November 19th, 2026. That's the official announcement. I'll believe it when I see it, just like with the GTA fans. And you have Discord and Twitch under a major scrutiny over the age verification idea. Discord was catching a lot of heat more than Twitch. I'll find an article because I saw it on the gamer.com. I'll put it in the description box. I've never been a fan of Discord due to the fact that it is perplexing and it's laggy as all heck. And then you throw in the age verification. Yeah, that's a big problem. So I'm staying far away from that. So what are your thoughts on the topics? And I'll put all of them in the description. And Wolverine will be coming out in 7 months. So it'll come out before GTA 6. Amazing. Have a good night. Peace. PlayStation